Tamara Ecclestone, "I'm just like any mum. Apart from 57-room mansion and 50 servants." Now the daughter of Formula One boss Bernie Ecclestone has opened the doors to her 57-room Kensington home to let viewers witness her world of pure excess. "I would say, we are very down to earth as a family," 33-year-old Tamara says seriously. "But we are completely bonkers. I honestly couldn't ask for anything more than I have. I live by the motto, go big, or go home. So I went big. I have butlers and housekeepers and they help keep the house presentable and the clothes all ironed nicely and put away. We are very down to earth as a family." Tamara Ecclestone. "I have Jonah the chef who is amazing, a dog walker for our 9 or 10 dogs. But it still feels homely. The property, bought for £45 million in 2011, is said to have doubled in value since being purchased and remodeled by Tamara. It now includes a gold bath, several rooms for entertaining and a sprawling playroom complete with a life-size doll's house and an ice castle for 3-year-old daughter Sophia, who is affectionately known as Fifi. The billionaire's daughter spends her time jet-setting around the globe with husband Jay Rutland, whom she married in 2014, and would not dare be seen slumming it in economy like the rest of us. Instead, she has a luxury private jet and helicopter at her disposal at all times." Tamara sparked controversy for marrying Essex businessman Jay despite the fact they had only known each other a few months and after he had been charged with helping a drugs baron evade justice. He was later cleared due to lack of evidence. "It was very much love at first sight with Jay," she explains. "We met in January, were engaged a week later, married in June and I got pregnant on our honeymoon in July. It was a whirlwind and could have gone really badly. But we are still here 4.5 years later. Our wedding was a 3-day event. We had the rehearsal dinner, the actual wedding and then the next day a beach party. It was a really nice wedding, my dream day. We were surrounded by beautiful FLOers. Jay, who now works for an art gallery, also insists he was keen to prove his critics wrong. Of course it's important to meet to work. I do go to work every single day." Tamara's life is reminiscent of reality star Kim Kardashian, which is no surprise as she has often talked about being a big fan. She even has a £5 million walk-in wardrobe to match packed full of designer handbags, including £300,000 worth of Hermes Birkin bags and a wall of Chanel. They don't lose their value, Tamara argues. Each day, Tamara gets a daily briefing from her personal assistants Donnie and Megan, who organize everything from her Pilates classes, manicures and massage. "They help me get out of the door and to the life I do," Tamara says. "As well as being a mum, I also have 2 businesses. I am really passionate about Fifi and Friends, which is inspired by my daughter and its organic bath and sunscreen products. But despite having lots of staff, Tamara admits she is completely hands-on with her daughter." On the show she's seen spoiling Sophia with a designer wardrobe of her own as well as a playroom full of toys. Tamara and Jay are then seen surprising the youngster with her own jungle gym soft play area. "I don't have any help with Fifi," says Tamara. "I don't have a nanny, I do everything for her. I do send her to nursery for 3 hours, 3 times a week. But that is it. When she is happy, I am happy. I try not to spoil her, but I do a little bit. I decided to turn our swimming pool at the house into something that Sophia would use on a daily basis. So we made it a soft play area instead. But it is Tamara's decision to continue breastfeeding Fifi for as long as possible, which has seen her face her biggest battle with the critics. Attachment parenting is when you co-sleep and you breastfeed for an extended period of time, she explains. I guess they self-wean and it's about being there for your child's emotional needs. Soon as Fifi was born, she headed straight for the boob. With her it was such a natural thing and it's just carried on. It's not just about food and nutrition, it's about comfort. And I think that's really important for the relationship between mother and child. It's what works for me and Fifi. I don't worry what anyone else thinks. Tamara admits that her life has done a complete 180-degree switch since becoming a mum. She reveals, "Our lives were so different when we first got together. I used to drink and we would go out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had a lifetime of bodycon dresses and clubbing and partying. This is the new chapter."